It's Tomato. New age drop. I'm now 19 tomato years old. For this entry, it's kind of like about my weird thoughts about current situation. Tomato, like, I know I say that every entry, but this one is just specifically like what the Great Calamity has affected me, the thing in August. I think I'm pretty sure I mentioned like a bunch of times throughout my entry page, like especially my first video. I think I gave like an in-depth like description of what happened. So if anyone is even watching, just go watch my first entry. You'll probably, or my first view. I don't really remember. Anyways, after that, I've described, how those following months were really depressing. And on paper, honestly, this whole situation doesn't sound like that big of a deal. But it's honestly like how it affected me. That was such a big deal. Like, it was more than just the uni experience. It was that whole, moving to another city on my own thing was supposed, I really believe it was supposed to save me and help me become my own person and find myself. And that never happened. And I've been looking forward for that for 2 years. So if you just think this is like a little dramatic thing that is like, oh no, you couldn't go to the school you wanted to go to, boo-hoo, well, you can go and fuck yourself, because it's just so much bigger than that. And I wouldn't be able to put in words how much that meant to me. Being able to start over, literally everybody dreams of moving to an actual walkable city with reliable transportation and live out their life with their friends. I don't want that anymore. I don't see that as a thing for me anymore. Maybe for pre-August Tomato, but for current Tomato, that's not what I want for myself. It's a nice thing to dream about, but it's not what I would want. I've grown, thank God. But, I've always, I just recognize now, how much that whole thing changed me, though. And that way, of me not wanting that dream anymore, is something that, August Tomato would really want so bad. But how it's just changed me how I interact with other people too. I hate being alone. I freaking hate not having any friends, because that's what I really do right now. I don't have any friends. When I go to campus, I only talk to one person every other day. Literally I talk to the fucking subway people that work at my campus more than any of the classmates I could have. Legit, I hate having no one to talk to, because when I'm at campus, everyone has a friend, everyone has someone to talk to when they're walking in the halls or in class. But I don't. I have one singular friend. Actually, that's two. One that I talk to in one class, and the other one, the upper class one that I knew from high school, and we're good friends. But I really hate just, being so alone all the time. But then, when I actually do have someone to talk to, that is my friend, I get so uncomfortable and awkward. And I don't know why I do that. Isn't this what you fucking want, you idiot? But I just get so, uncomfortable with myself, because I feel like I'm so weird. And now, oh my god, I'm so fucking weird. I'm so fucking weird, I hate it. I just fucking hate it. Why can't I just explode? I don't think anyone understands me. And the things that I want and the things that I'm interested in, no one really likes outside of the internet. And, it's just hard to interact with people. And I feel like everyone thinks I'm really weird, and they think that I'm a loser. So I don't like talking to people, because I don't want to weird them out or creep them out. And that's new, because I'd never really thought of myself that way before August. I was honestly normal, and I could get along with everybody. I still get along with people, it's just that it's one-sided. I think that other people wouldn't get along with me because I'm a fucking loser. But hopefully that changes soon. But that's what I've discovered recently. I've noticed that I can't fit in. I'm too fucking weird. No one will like me. And Foundation. She's a singer who, if you play the game, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't feel like explaining everything, but I was playing her story, and basically, like, before she became an assassin for the dark web, she went through so much, you know, bad things that it's kind of like changed her to a completely different person. Like, she abandoned her old identity and took up a new one. And, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just that, like, I just related so much to her in a way where, like, the main character, the chief, who you play as, wants to bring her, quote unquote, into the light, like, into the sun. Like, Angel always talks about how she likes staying in the shadows, working behind the scenes, you know, doing the dirty work on the dark web because she kills people. And, you know, the chief wants to, like, show her a normal life and to, like, you know, let her experience how normal people live, because the way that she lives is depressing as fuck. Like, she constantly goes hungry, she's broke, she always has to move around because then she'll get caught by, like, people who want her dead on the market because she's touchable. And, you know, Angel was like, you know, girl, I like the way I live, like, this is just my way of life, and I accepted it, you know. She goes into depth about it, and I think, like, if you were to watch her video, like, there's a video for her interrogation on YouTube, so if you want to watch it, they'll give a better explanation than me. But I just resonated so much with that, because, you know, I abandoned that dream of wanting to live in the sun, and now I live this life that people don't find as ordinary. Like, I feel like people think the way I'm living right now is, like, not the way kids my age should be living. Like, I don't work, I just go to school and I come home. And I barely go to school because I only have on-class campus 2 times a week and online school 2 times a week. So really, I only go to campus 2 times a week. And, I don't really talk to people at all outside of school. And I usually spend most of my time socializing online, and it's made me feel like such a loser. Like, oh my gosh, what the fuck is happening to me? It feels like the pandemic over again, but it's just with more extra steps. And I'm happy this way, living this way, honestly. Like, it's comfortable for me, it's safe for me, and, like, branching out and becoming normal, it's scary. Like, girl, I'm not ready. And it seems like such, like, loser behavior. Like, oh my god, this bitch doesn't want to get a job, she doesn't want to become a real adult. First of all, no one wants to hire me. I literally submitted so many job applications, no one wants to hire me, what the fuck. And, like, this is just relating to the fucking path to nowhere character bitch, okay? Like, I understand her and her desire to stay in the shadows, and then the chief is like, okay, well, I understand you now, I won't force you to join me in becoming normal. So, I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. But her whole interrogation was me thinking, I was like, damn, I relate to her so much. Like, I don't think I can ever be normal and live a normal life. This is just how it's gonna be. And I've kind of just accepted that. So, like, whenever I go on my, like, IRL Instagram where I actually interact with people I know in real life, I don't really, like, do anything just but like their posts and look at their stories. I don't post at all anymore. Because I'm like, I don't want to share anything about myself anymore. Like, there's nothing worth sharing. Like, what is there about me that's worth sharing now? Like, I don't want to tell people anything about myself. Like, I used to be so into pen paling, but that was just because I was just so lonely. I just needed to talk to somebody. You know, like, all these, like, random people that I know across the world. But I haven't answered a pen pal letter since, like, November. And they're still waiting for me. They think I'm dead or something. But I just can't be bothered anymore because that was such a different Angel, like a sad Angel. Fuck, I just said my real name. Damn it, whatever. No one's gonna watch this. That was a different tomato. And, like, I don't think me and her have the same views anymore. And, like, I do like pen paling. It's just that it's a lot of work. And I have to always create, like, a story. And and I have a lot of letters wrapped up, so now it's like, God, I really have to lock in. I do plan to, I'll send 2 letters before spring break ends, I promise. Because I really have let myself go, like, damn, I have so many letters piled up, I probably, like, pissed off, because I'm like, damn, this really is I used to just feel so locked in, like, as soon as I get a letter in, I would get it out the same day. But not anymore. all my hobbies that I picked up when I was really depressed, I don't do them anymore because, I'm changed as fuck, I'm healed. And a lot has just happened to me within the past 8 months. That's how long it's been since the Great Calamity of me just finding myself. And I don't think people really understand me. And that's why I don't really like interacting with people, because other than me being really weird, I don't feel like people understand me. And it makes me sad because, what's the point of me talking to you if you don't get me? And also because I feel like I read you out anyway, so I don't want to talk to you. So even though I really want to have friends, at the same time, I feel like I'm not worthy enough to have friends. So I'm just with myself. And I know after this summer, things will really get normal for me. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm just gonna have to enjoy what life I'm living right now. I have to actually enjoy it. Because I'm living pretty comfortably right now. Other than the fact that I just spent a stupid amount of money on Genshin Impact impulsively, just not get the character that I wanted. I really hate myself for that. It's okay, because I'm thinking about opening commissions, which I hope somebody fucking buys. For me to actually make money, I have to, sell a bunch of them for low prices. That's my tactic, but that means I have to be really lucky, because people will make a cancel bid on me if I don't get them done on time. And I'm scared. So,